You know how sometimes when you clean out, you find little treasures you completely forgot about? And if you're a parent, you know how you keep all of those treasured school papers. Well, I've been doing that with my kids, and they're almost grown now, so it was time to start cleaning out. I've told them to keep what they want to take with them, and so we've been going through all of their school papers, and there are many. And as we were doing so, for one of my kids, we found a little piece from an art project he did. It was this stamp, and I decided it would be fun to take it and try to recreate something new. This is the picture that he made many, many years ago, probably in early middle school, and we've had it hanging on our wall for a really long time. And so he said, yeah, sure I could. So I took his little stamp and painted it. The first couple of times I was going for purple, but I think some of the dried paint from his project was still on there and coming off, and so you got kind of this weird color. And then I moved to a blue and just did a whole bunch of these little guys. It was funny. My kids said that they looked like they were doing the floss, if you know what that dance is. And this was made long before the floss was a thing. So I had fun stamping these and just seeing what I could do with it. It just looks like a crowd of crazy dancing people right now. And after we get them all stamped, I'm going to do one of my, I guess, usual things and do a bunch of line drawing around them. I thought they turned out really cool. And I guess I went for a more maximalist approach as opposed to his two guys standing side by side. So I started doing my line drawing, and you can see I stopped here for a second because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing to do or not. But I kept going and tried to just put movement, really is what I was going for around these guys, some good movement. And, my son who created the original, he approved of what I was doing here, so I was glad I was keeping up with the standard there. And so we're going to fill this whole page up with lines. I promise I'm not going to make you watch me draw lines all around here, but it took me a little bit because some of those guys were not stamped well, and I couldn't decide if I should draw on top of them or not. And so I kind of just emphasized each limb, I suppose, of the ones that were really airy. And so here's the finished one, and it looks like a bunch of crazy kids hanging out together, and one of my other children said it looked like they were dancing in fire. And so he said, Mom, you should call that summoning spirits. So that's exactly what we did. Hey, check out some of my other videos and let me know, have you done anything special with your kids' art projects?